What's up, guys? We are in Gabe's car today, and first things first, we need to do the cold start. You want a cold start? Leave a like if you want a cold start. Here's a cold start. So with all of that over, welcome to another video. Today we are in Gabe's car, which I'm sure you could tell by the V8 rumble of rumbleness and the different color and the V8. But I'm not jealous. I'm just saying, if I could have a V8, I would have one too. But I would still have my EcoBoost. So today what we're doing is a connoisseur service for Gabe, because similar to the fact that he works so much, he doesn't have time to data lock and tune his own car. So what we did, whatever, picked the vehicle up. It's early in the morning. We have all of the information from Lund, and we're going to put the tune on, do the data logging for Gabe, send it to Lund. Hopefully Lund will get back to us before the day is over, so we can load the final adjustment or do more adjustments for him, so that way we don't have to have the car for another day, and basically go from there. The biggest thing here is, I believe Lund doesn't do, how would I say that? Their tuning is a little different. They check a bunch of different parameters, and then they say, okay, this should be good for you. And then you check if it's good for you, you send them another data log, and then they say, boom, you're there. Gabe wants to be on a flex fuel tune or an E85 tune. I don't even know if it's flex fuel or 85, or maybe even make it so the car can be on a flex tune, because I do believe, although two sensors in this vehicle read the ethanol content, so that would definitely be interesting to see. The email that he got from Lund specifically states that the fuel trims need to be within 1 to 2% in order for them to do a flex tune, which to me, flex tune means that something has to be able to read ethanol content. Anyway, guys, we're on our way over to the shop. We're going to do some work there, and then we're going to, actually we may just send out the first data log once we get there, and then wait for them to send us a new revision, or say, you know, this is your thing, your car's fine, or whatever. So let's cut over to the shop and let's start the data logging process. So right now we're in Gabe's car. We started to load.
You know, with our luck, we'll put it on.
And then the day after he calls.
And the day after you're like, hey, I'm getting a GT tomorrow.
So we're loading the tune from the N gauge into the vehicle right now. This is nothing like the access port. Once you start loading it, you basically have that little gauge to let you know it's processing. But with the access port, you have other things happening at the same time. There's nothing happening here at all. So once this is loaded, we're going to follow through with the recommended procedure, which Lund says you need an idle log, 3 to 5 minutes, then rev to 1500 RPM for 10 to 15 seconds, then 25, and then 35. Keep the engine running and drive it in second or third gear, and do a couple of slow RPM climbs from 2500 to 5000, and then do a wide open throttle pull to 7000. Then come to a stop and let it idle for 1 to 2 minutes. So this is all one log. This is going to be a really, really long log, but that's what they want. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let that finish, and then we're going to drive out to a road, and we're going to start doing this here data logging. We're here. We enabled the data log for the Lund N-Gauge. We are currently logging the idle for Lund. It's been around 4 minutes. It says to load the tune and start logging at idle once you're up to temperature for 3 to 5 minutes. And then it says to rev up to 1500, 2500, and 3500 and keep it at each interval for 10 to 15 seconds. So let's start with 1500. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now it says to do the same thing for 2500 RPM. Which is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then 3500 RPM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now what it wants us to do, now that we've done that, while still logging, he wants us to do a couple of slow second and third gear pulls from 2500 RPM to 5000. So I thought ahead of this. I'm really close to my expressway. So what I'm gonna do is get on the expressway. Onto the expressway, we're already going to be doing this because, you know, YOLO. Okay, so we're doing 2000 RPM. We're going to slowly let it go up to 5 in second gear. Second gear. Now we're going to do third gear. Again, we're going to slow down to 2000 RPM and slowly rise up. We'll start in second, see how that works, and then we're going to try. If second doesn't work, we'll do third. Which once we're on the interstate, second should be fine. Just, you know, do some bangy bang bangs. Oh, Lord, yes, there was a sneeze. For doing such a simple thing, it seems like it's very excessive. But I guess all the data that Lund will need, they're getting right now. Which means that the base map that they send us is already very, very good. Because the AFR is good, the temps are good, the idle's fine. So whatever they're doing, they know what they're doing, because they can send you a file and say, hey, you know, this is pretty close. Let's say out of, I don't know, let's say they're 87 or 88% where they need to be, which is awesome. That taken care of, we're going to go back off Mexico Road, and we're going to let the car idle for 2 minutes, and then we're completed with the data log. So now that we're back at the house, we're finishing the idle log, and we're going to take the N-Gauge, take the SD card out, send the log file over to Lund, see if they got to make any adjustments or if the tune is good. And, well, actually, let's see if they'll reply to us. If not, we're going to end the video here. This is how you data log. One thing I want to address is when you start the data log, once you pull up the screen, which actually, let's go over that right now. So as you can see right now, the car's logging. I'm actually done with the data log. So what I'm going to do here, you see this light is blinking? That means the car was logging. So in order for you to start the data log, you would basically, let's say this is your regular setup. You go to diagnostics, data logging, select whichever vehicle is correctly yours. 2011 and up is us. Click OK. It's going to start connecting to all of the parameters it wants to monitor. It's checking the signals, and then it's giving you all the readouts. And again, to start data logging, that's all you do. Light's gonna flash, let you know it's logging. Boom, done. All right, so let's go ahead, stop the car. Let's take the N-Gauge out, put it up to the computer, and send this over to Lund. So now that we have completely loaded the E85 tune, we changed the gauges, which as you can see here, right now the alcohol or the E85 content is 65. We did have a little bit of 93 left. And in case you're interested, if you have the N-Gauge and you want to change the actual faces, you click, well actually it's just so you click on whichever one you want to change. Like let's say you want to change this one. We click on it, then we go to signal, and then it lets us pick whichever one we want. Like that. And that's load, alcohol fuel percentage, hit OK. Boom, now we got alcohol fuel percentage. This is really, really awesome because it lets you know how much ethanol you have. So, once again, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me in tuning Gabe's car Huge shout out to Lund. The person I was dealing with was Dakota, so thank you so much, Dakota, for everything. This is so awesome. I'll have a link down in the description. And again, Gabe, I hope you enjoy this because I enjoyed the crap out of it. Like, subscribe, share. Leave me some comments if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Oh, and remember, it's not over until you win.